I lost my eyesight fully probably like 3 or 4 weeks ago. It was a Sunday night and like it didn't go away, but then it just went. Hey guys, welcome back. And today, as you can see by the title, we're going to be doing a life update. I promise that I'll give you one of these like every month because you know nothing's happening in my life. So I just want you guys to tag along. A lot of people have been asking a lot of questions and I'm just going to use this video to answer everything, because like even with my health updates, people always are text and ask. So what I do is sometimes I just like I create a group called Shamar's Health Updates and I just send information in there every time something should come up, so that way I don't have to be like answering 102,000 message about hey and just saying over the same thing over. Yeah, that kind of rough. So I have a group for that. So this is just like another group, like a broadcast list I'd say about my life updates. What's been happening now? As you can see, I do have my braces. Yeah, I had to take them out to do an MRI because apparently the whole metal thing, it's just like if you're doing an MRI, you can't really wear them normally take off your clothes if you have on like zips and metals and not buttons, like it's a metal button, but other stuff on it that may make the MRI inconclusive depending on where on your body. But I was doing it on my brain, so I had to take off my braces because it wouldn't make no sense. Would I pay all that money for not find out nothing where I wouldn't brain? No, I hope I know you're wondering why I'm doing a brain MRI. No, I do not have brain cancer. I do not have a tumor. I hope I don't, at least. I've been experiencing migraines since last year, like terrible migraines. And anybody will get migraine? No, I don't mean like a headache, like oh your head hurts, oh my god my head hurt. Me take 2 painkiller, I'm good. Eat a one party, take 2 painkiller, drink some orange juice, and I'm good. I'm gone. No, it's like clockwork. Like it started last year, then it calmed down. I've been to the hospital probably like 4 or 5 times for the same thing. Getting injections, IV fluids, Baralgene, Pethidine, Voltaren, and all them things there. This is like I would get migraine at 5 a.m., 5:12 or 5:14 a.m., sometimes 3 a.m., but mostly 5. And then I have to like take painkillers, and then it goes away for a while. After like an hour it leaves, and then I have another one like 3 o'clock. I get a next migraine. Same process, painkiller, boom, boom, boom. Move on to in the night now, probably like 11 o'clock. So it's I have to take. I normally take tablets like 3 times a day for the migraines. It just so happened that I started out on the Panadine. The Panadine, if it never did that work, and as you know, that's a strong painkiller for those who are in the medical field, and those who get sick a lot. And then they gave me Traumacet. It didn't work at first. Then I don't know if my body built up resistance or it just wasn't strong enough. Then I got Traumacet and Baralgene, and my tell us that them 2 things they work like magic. But then there was this one time where the magic ran out and I ended up at the hospital at like 5:30 in the morning, and I was there for a while. I didn't leave until probably like 3 o'clock. That's the day I took up my braces. The last time I went to the eye doctor, she said that the inflammation in my eye is clearing up. But there is a cataract being formed in my right eye, because remember I only see to the right one. There's a cataract being formed in the right eye, and it's better for me to have no inflammation with the cataract, because the cataract is easier to reverse than inflammation. So even though the medication that I'm on, the steroids, can help to grow the cataract, it's best to get rid of the inflammation and keep the cataract and then reverse that, because they have a simple surgery that scrapes off the cataract. Steroids that I'm back on, that I was on last year. Funny enough, I should have mentioned this. I lost my eyesight fully probably like 3 or 4 weeks ago. It was a Sunday night and like it didn't go away, but then it just went. And then it was a Sunday night and I was on the floor, lying on the floor. Yes, I like the floor. And it just went. And that was it. And in the moment, everything just went, I was going to say everything went dark. Because dark meaning not physically dark, but then I realized it was a pun because it really was dark. I couldn't see anything. And then my emotions were dark. But anyways, yeah, so everything just went dark and I just wasn't seeing anything. And I think it's 2 weeks ago, yeah. And I just came to the realization that yeah, this is it, and I thought it was done. But I had gone to the doctor in that week, and she had explained to me, the ophthalmologist, that even though the inflammation is clearing up and that should make my eyes better, I am experiencing these migraines, and the migraines cause decrease in vision or loss of vision depending on how extreme it is, which is why the MRI is necessary. Now this MRI story, I've been to this same place for MRI 3 times. The first time I went, I didn't know it, that you were going to go. But I don't know if you're going to tube and all them thing there. And something about your face, and you can't move your neck and your head, and you have to breathe, and you can't move your eye. It's very very, what's that word? It's a very strict process, but that's not the word I was looking for. I just don't remember the word, but for lack of a better word. And I was there, and I tried, and they pushed me in, and I said, nope, take me out of this. And I didn't even realize I didn't even go in the tube yet. I was still outside of the tube. I just thought that something was above my head. And then because they put 2 pads at the side of your head so you don't move, and then they put the earbuds in your ears because it's really loud. And I said, just take me out of this. Them said the only other option is to have the doctor prescribe sedatives so I can fall asleep during it. So alright then. I did kind of, this is not my fault. I was very lackadaisic with this. Lackadaisic with this. And really procrastinate so till the new year did start, and it just push back. Now, the second time I get forgot. By the way, when they tell you to do the MRIs, do them because, or at least book it, because I'm telling you, it takes forever to get a book in Jamaica. Jamaica doesn't have a lot of machines because they're expensive, and a lot of them go down, and they're very expensive to fix. So like, you call a place and them say, my machine down, or machine is down, or machine is down. Yeah, so there's that. X-rays and CT scans easier, but when it comes down to MRIs, do them as soon as possible. Yeah. So then, the second time I went, I was told that I couldn't do it with my braces because of the metal, like I explained it before. So alright then, went back earlier this week, and I did it. I'm telling you, the process. Alright, so you go, and them talk to you, they take the sedative, you go in and sit down and talk to the person who's actually going to do it. Then they put in the IV, but they don't put nothing in there because they want to. It's called a comparison test. So like they do it before, and then they put in one dye in the IV, and then them do the test them up, then take the images them after and see the difference between with and without the dye. So then put in the IV. If you're afraid of needles, sorry, but you have to get injected. Alright, you go in, you lie on the thing on your back, you can't move your eyes, you can't move your head. I had to start over because I was moving my head. The sedatives, it did work, but I never drop asleep, so I was awake through the whole of it, and they give you a thingy, like a button thingy, not a button, but like a sponge, not a sponge, but plastic sponge. Is that sponge? But something they squeeze in case you want them to take it out. And in my head, I'm like, what if I squeeze it and it don't work? What if me I start thinking about element moving now, me I say, what if somebody there where he hit me and me I squeeze it and them not answer, them sister me I squeeze it, because I'm claustrophobic, by the way. And if me I say, what if me I squeeze it and them not answer, what happened to me? And then I started thinking about persons who get locked up in coffins, them start talking about, think about Kill Bill now, and watch Kill Bill, when they bury her alive. And then me I say, no, supposed to end up like that, and like there's no way you can't drag yourself out of it. And then the sudden and like it wants to start hurt me now, even though I'm not afraid of needles when they're in. Before them going in, I get like kind of squeamish, but when I get the joke, I really feel the pain. And I say, yo, this start hurt me now, enough hurt me because this normally hurt me. And then I say, it takes like an hour, and then I had to start over, so that make it worse. I'm just afraid. It was not the best experience for me, but it wasn't the worst. But it kind of hold out like a G. Now the first part, I say, yeah, man, I'm not going too bad. I said, this we didn't worry about. But when it was finished, I was like, I was waiting there for like 30 seconds. I'm like, are you done? You gonna pull me out? Look, most people go squeeze this up. I'm say, she pull me up. And I'm say, all right. Then I say, yo, are you done? I should say, I'm say, can you please move the pads beside my ears, because it's like the little tube that you're in it. You're like on your back. The pads are here, so it there's no space between your head and the tube or whatever they put it in, and my neck a kill me, and me start breathe so hard, and I say, just remove me, and then them take it out, sat up, and then they put in a wheelchair. I was in a wheelchair because of the whole sedative thing, and then I went out and I paid the money, blah blah blah. So do your MRIs as quickly as possible. It can be done. If me do it, you can do it. Because me can't even sleep with sheet over my head. For sure, oh my claustrophobia weird. Me used to see my auntie do it when I little. Like, when we used to go country, me used to love sleep to them auntie. When I was a child. And she always sleep. Like, she wrap up in a cloth. Like, she have the sheet over her head, come straight down to her foot, and it tighten at me. So I don't know how you do that. If I just go and flip the sheet over my head, you know that movie there where the children always watch, like they read their books on their sheets when the parents have gone in bed, and I have the flash. I cannot. Me will bed. Yes, so if I can do it, you can do it too. Alright, so yeah, that's all MRI thing. And so currently now, where seeing is concerned, I can see light, like difference between darkness and light. I can see some colors, like right now. Oh, I see Andre. I can see Andre. So it's coming back slowly. The cataract that is there has a lot to do, not a lot, but has some to do with it. So like it makes it a bit hazy. So I'm not blind. So everybody will tell me something, need to get a stick, a walking stick. I will not get a walking stick. Oh, by the way, my hands are stripping because of the medication, the steroids. Makes your hands strip. It makes your skin very sensitive. So like the simplest thing could scrape me. I'm in a pain, and it start bleeding and everything there. Also makes it eat a lot. So I am, but not in comparison to when I was on it last year. When my face it I get extremely fat, and my body I get extremely fat. So my brother tell me something I have a beer belly and an old man belly. But I'm decent. What was I saying before I went to hands? I was saying, oh yeah, I can see the difference. I can see light. I can see colors, some colors. I can see some stuff distinction. I can see some stuff distinctively. Definition is my issue on haze. So like I'd see a table, but I don't necessarily see where it ends, where the edge is, and it would look kind of blurry. But I'd see that's a white table or so. So that's kind of strained. Put a strain on me, like with physical activities and just like any activity, like. Because I mean, what can you do without seeing? I mean, yeah, you can listen to music and blah blah blah, but it really gets boring. Me at home every day, alone every day, just look on the four. You can't even see the four walls. You just know, just know the four walls themselves. You just know the two walls and the roof and the ceiling are around you, but you can't even see them that much. But yeah, there's that, and there's the fact that if they're going away outside of my house, that I'm not familiar with, I have to be directed. Like leaving my house, look up on the burn, I'm a fee for the step, blah blah. Oh, my job the other job 3 times. I didn't tell you about 3 times that fell. So there was the first, actually, I think 2 outside. Let me tell you about 2 outside. So the first one was like after 12 in the morning. I was coming up the steps because there are steps leading up to like where I live, to my veranda. And I was walking, reach good. And I say, yes, accomplish it. So I'm supposed to turn left now to step in the gate, the grill. And what I'm gonna do, I'ma just drop on my chest, my phone lick up on the screen. No, I didn't fall on my chest. I started to fall on my chest. I'm gonna know how I'm spin you or twist. And wait, I fall on my chest and back. Me drop. I'm gonna chest or back, but it did that. And then some people come help me from across the road. I'm going to blah blah blah. So that probably has something to do with the fact that I feel when I get migraines, I feel pain in my back and my and this is not me saying all this for sympathy. Not saying that I don't want sympathy or whatever. I'm just telling you what's happening because a lot of people have been asking. Because I don't really talk to people, meaning not to say I ignore people, mean to say I don't really reach out to people these days because it's so hard to use my phone. Siri type what you want. The other day I tell Siri to play one song, Blessed and Highly Favored, and Siri play Fever by Cartel. My only rookie said, what if I was in the house, not my Jesus, what if I was in the house of the Lord? But there's that. So with my AirPods, it's better. So that was a good investment. The price would give me the AirPods there, you know yourself, big up yourself. That was my 2021, 20, 22, I don't remember. But yeah. And the other time my job was But I go to church in a clean, I step out in a suit and thing, white shirt and I mean step down the step, I don't know, I'm gonna step wrong, I'm gonna flip around, I'm gonna spin, I'm gonna just roll. I rolled down about 5 steps. I'm gonna just drop in the middle of the road in front of the taxi. And I said, wow, that's an experience. Mama, just get up, brush off myself and go do what I have to do. I was going to church, so the Lord must know. I don't know, but I'm guessing He knows why I would fall on the whole Sabbath day first. Yeah, really getting around and like using my phone. I use voiceover. That's another thing. I'm thinking like long term when I do get better, because I'm saying when I'm going to like invest my time, my resources, money included, into like helping persons who are disabled, like mostly people with visual impairments, because I've gone through it. I'm going through it now. I'm not going to go through it forever, but I'm going through it now. So that means to say, have a greater understanding of what people go through, and mine is not like, oh, I was born like this, or it's permanent. It's like can be fixed. Not gonna fix 100%, but it can be fixed. So I understand what they're going through, what people are going through. So I work on that. Also, yes, I want to. I don't think as a country, I don't know about countries in the rest of the world. I don't think we have enough resources for persons with these issues. Like I don't think we have enough ramps. I don't think persons who work in customer care and just work in the service industry understand how to deal with people with these illnesses or issues that some of them are not. And I've experienced it, but luckily and funny enough, luckily all my doctors are all medical people, or most of the other people that I've had to deal with were very nice. My favorite hospital now is, and this is my hospital of choice, Medical Associates. If I am in Ochi and I am sick and I faint, bring me to Medical Associates. I will die on the way, but bring me to Medical Associates. I'm sure them can revive me. Like, brother, if I go down there and wait 5 minutes for start talk to somebody, not even 5 minutes. Like as I get there, them just want to see me limp one time, wheelchair that I run come to me. I say, no, I'm good. Sit in a wheelchair, sir. And I've only been there like four times. I think 3 or 4 times or 5. But I'm telling you, great experience. And of course, my ophthalmologist is my chargy, my bridging, my friend. Her name is Dr. Shamar Peart. Amazing. She literally work a miracle and bring back my eyesight. So big up she. I see her every 2 weeks for checkups. I missed my last checkup, but when I get that done, me making know what go on. Life though overall, I don't know. Like, I mean, this is my main thing now, like stabilizing my health, and then move focus on everything else after. But I mean, I'm still trying to enjoy life. It's not that easy because because of the restrictions. Sometimes it gets hard and whatever. But still, I enjoy life. You can't really dwell in the sadness and the depression, because you'll lose it. Like your mind will stray. You'll think things. I'm telling you, bro. So you have to keep yourself happy. Whatever you can do to keep yourself happy when you're in situations like this. I'm telling you. I mean, it's so easy to fall into depression when you're restricted like this, whether health, financial restrictions, any other restrictions. It's so easy to fall into depression and sadness. But you have to remember, say, it's gonna get better. And every time I talk about something like this, I say this, it sounds so cliche. It's gonna get better, but it really is. Me, I tell you, like, there is always a silver lining and everything happens for a reason. It's just finding out what that reason is. And the last time I did my life update, some people said that they were motivated because their struggles don't seem as major as mine, and they might complain. So they're now motivated to complain less. And I'm not saying that I'm going through the worst thing in the world, because people out there worse than me. And I'm not saying that's a justification to say, hey, people are going through worse than me, or so that means I'm not sad. No, you can still be sad. I mean, it's okay to be sad, but I'm saying this to say there's life, there's hope. And the other day, somebody say to me, say, give thanks for life. And I say, why? Like, they must say, give God thanks. And I say, why? And me, I've been going to church for like all my life. And my response was, what should I give thanks for? And the person just say, the fact say alive, the fact say they're around people. Because sometimes you think that if you weren't alive, it would be better because we would not go through this. But it's, no. That's not the case. It's good to be alive, have experiences and stuff. So stay strong and think. Future plans currently, as I said, stabilizing my health. I really, really, really want to get better. Want to come up on the streets again. By the way, I trained like 2 weeks ago. I'm cool here now. They don't believe me. But anyways, and I bought Crocs. I did not know that Crocs were so expensive out here. They are $9,800. But the good thing is they last long. Like I've had a pair of Crocs for 5 years. If you know me, you know the blue Crocs with the blue on top and blue on bottom. Yeah, not even 5 years. I've had it since 2015. Mind you, the bottom not a grip, but when I wash it off at the top, yeah, just should be in my foot. So I bought Crocs. And I bought vitamins, and I was supposed to start taking them yesterday. I did not remember. I'm glad I brought up the Crocs because I'll take them tonight. Yeah, life. I'm not gonna tell you say life good because it's not awesome and perfect. Me, I go through things. I'm not gonna ever hide that. I mean, people might ask me how I am. Say, yeah, I'm there, blah blah blah. But I'm not gonna pretend like it pretty. I'm not gonna say the worst because, as I said, people are going through worse. So, yeah, that's what's happening right now. If you have any questions you want to ask, don't be afraid to DM me. I created a new Instagram account, trying to leave the old one, but right now I'm just a process one bag of other things, and I try to transfer people. I created a new Instagram because I just want to leave the baggage with that one behind and start from scratch. And people are saying, but you have a decent amount of followers. I only have like 9,000 followers. You have people out there with 20 and 50 and 100. I can rebuild. And I'm going to be more intentional building on this second one, who I can interact with and them thing there. So yeah, that's my life updates. That's what's been happening. And yeah, I just hope you guys are good. Hoping to stay strong. It's rough out there. And sometimes I have to tell Jesus, so when I'm strongest soldier. Because to be I am not. Don't put me on the list. I don't want to substitute. I don't want you to think, I don't audition, I don't want you to think, this is not JCDC, I want you to think, I don't want it in the back of your mind, but just the list, slash me. As them would say, per social house, slash me. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Shamar D Watson. That's SHAMARD Watson. TikTok SHVMARR. Twitter SHVMARR. Yeah, until next time, thanks for watching, guys.